Well, hey, everybody. Welcome. This is MonkeyPuzzle, and this is episode number 18 on the IronMine ARK server cluster. And I am over here back at the entrance to the Life's Labyrinth cave dungeon challenge thing because I have one more artifact I need to get from here. If you watched the stream where I attempted this, hopefully you did. I'll try to remember to link that right here. You saw me try this, and I got through most of it. I got 3 out of the 4 artifacts here, but the last one was really difficult. We got pretty close to it, but we did not accomplish it on the stream. And now I know a little bit more about what I'm doing. I think I know how to get the whole thing, and I want to do it with you guys real quick on one recording, and we'll see if I can pull it off. So I've got all the stuff I need. I've got some backup gear here. You can look at my hotbar right now, and this is what my inventory looks like. I got a bunch of crap in there. I got food, I got potions. I'm using the Callian soup right now because I'd be too hot over here in the desert in all this armor. So hopefully I can pull this off. Let's see how it goes. So I'm going to start just from the beginning here with you guys. Oh, you know what? I did forget. I don't actually know if I'll need mostly, but I need some light perhaps. So let's bring this. I'm going to crack one of them right now. It might be too bright. Let's get in there first. Turn the gamma up a little bit, and we'll just get in there. So you can't bring anything but shoulder pets, which actually reminds me of the one thing I'm about to forget is I got to sacrifice something. So let me tame a vulture real quick because there's no way I'm going to sacrifice my cute little shinehorn. So I'm just going to grab some rotten meat and grab a little bit more of it. And I'm going to get a vulture real quick and I'll be right back. There we go. We got our vulture named Sacrifice. Okay, so that's done. Let me get back to where I was. All right, heading back in. So yeah, that's number 1 is don't forget to bring a shoulder pet that you don't mind losing. And then we got the first room. I'm just going to go all the way from the beginning. In case you guys didn't watch my stream, you can use this to get all the way through. So in here, the first puzzle room, there's a series of buttons you got to press. Hello, UTC. So the word is grata. Oh, and if there are no buttons on this, that means you need to restart your client. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and after restarting my client, you can see there is actually a button here. So I'm going to go ahead and press it. The word is G-R-A with an accent mark T-A, grata. So the R is hiding in here. If you don't want to use your climbing picks or you don't have them, or a reusable grapple, those are 2 different ways to cheese this. This is how you do the parkour to get up over into here. I'm a little out of practice. I haven't done this for a while, but I'm starving. Okay, so then we got to get out of here. And the T, G, or no, wait, first we got to do the A. The A is over here. And then the T, we're 4/5 of the way through the word now. And then that button also becomes your way up here. Often takes me several tries to get this, so if it takes me too long, I'm just going to edit it and show you the successful run. First, you got to get up on this button, which I haven't done this for a few weeks, so I'm a bit out of practice right now. All right, there it is up there. And then you run along the wall. And this part, you got to get a good running start, kind of point straight ahead and jump up. Give yourself enough room each time. Don't press jump too late or it will bounce you off the edge like that. So I'm going to get back up there. All right, back to where I was. Get up there. Get a running start on this one and up here. So now we need to come around here. You got to be careful. This button can push you off. You know what I haven't tried is just crawling like that, which definitely makes that easier. And then back up here, you got to get up top of this one. Okay, back to where I was. I flubbed it that time. Parkour has never been my favorite thing. I feel like I'm sticking on something right here, too. Woo. What's going on? All right. Anyway. All right. Managed to get up on there. I think it's better to keep it in first person. Third person is weird because you're not actually standing on stuff a lot of times. Anyway, you got to take a running jump over to here. Get up on this one. And this is a little tricky. You got to kind of run off right to that edge and jump over to there. And I managed to pull it off. And here is the A. Now this opens up down here. And you take the leap of faith and go on down. But you jump in the water, so it's okay. This is a good chance to fill up your canteen. If it's not, I got plenty of water on me, but I'm just being overly cautious. Now here's the part, if you don't know what's going on, will kill you instantly. Now if I just walk into here, that lady's going to blow fire on me and I will be dead. Apparently you can kind of walk around the side here, but I'm not going to try that. Whoops. But I'm going totally prone here. Now I heard you can do this crouching, but I don't want to try that and risk starting over. So I'm going to go over here and get to this button. That door is going to slam shut. Now, I cannot crawl fast enough. And actually, this is the wrong button. This button will open that side right there. But I'm going to get over here to the button I want to open that door. We completed that whole side. Basically, 2 main forks to this dungeon. And you have to do both. You have to come back here and to be able to do both. So we want to get in there. The entrance to that is over here. If I touch this rubble or a statue, I'm going to be set aflame. I've had a hard part, particularly with this little thing right here, this passage. You touch the corner right there or that pile of rubble, seems like it sets you on fire right away. So it's counterintuitive, but actually going over that seems to work out better. So there's the button I want. You can see there's lots of buttons, but none of the other ones are the right button. Now I can't crawl fast enough. So to do this, I'm actually going to use Battle Tartar and Focal Chili, which will increase my speed by 75%. I'm going to take these 2 while I'm in here. And now I can hopefully crawl fast enough. So I need to press this, and I'm crawling. I'm going to go up over this ledge, and I caught fire anyway. So I'm just going to run and jump in the water here. And hopefully did minimal damage to my armor. It actually did quite a bit. It tears it up, man. So I'm going to change these out right now. And we can put this on. And the rest will have a little life left to it. This direction I have not yet pulled off crawling through there and not catching on fire. So apparently you don't go up over that lip coming back. Maybe you need to squeeze that little gap between the corner of it and the rubble. Anyway, I made it here. I'm not dead yet. I can't regenerate health yet till the Battle Tartar wears off, which I think, no, it hasn't yet. Anyway, we're okay. Let's eat some food. Now this part, hopefully you brought some Scuba. So you're going to put that on, and we're going to take a little swim down into here. It's quite dark, so this is actually a good opportunity. Let's get back up here to get a little light on the subject. So let's grab one of these and crack it. And you right click again, it goes on your back. And now we can put that away and we can go for a little swim. It does go in your face when you're swimming, which is a little annoying, but at least you can see where you're going. Come on down through here. Up under here. I have heard of people doing this without scuba, just with flippers. Or maybe if you had a Lazarus chowder or something like that, you could pull it off. But scuba is the easiest. It doesn't weigh much to carry it around. So no reason not to use it. Unless, of course, you don't have it. Okay, so there is where we're going. Let's get on up here. I didn't bring flippers, so I'm not swimming as fast as I could. But we have made it through the water part. Not that big of a deal. As long as you have enough breath. Okay, so now we're in this place, which is not my favorite place at all. There's lots of tricks and traps in here. I got to get ready for a lot of bats and bad things. And this part I actually don't quite remember. But I know you want to stay to the edges. Some of these plates in the middle will trigger bats and things. And there's a button here somewhere that is the one I want to press. And I forget which one it is. Here's some bad things. I've got a really OP shotgun left over from our Rockwell boss battle. So that's good. You want to kill those as soon as you can so that you don't... Oh, good. I didn't get mega rabies. So that you don't... Oh, and you know what? I don't have my chest piece back on. Let's put that back on. That would help. I brought 3 lesser antidotes for the mega rabies, but once those are gone, that's it. So sticking to this side obviously did not stop the guys. I'm going to make sure I'm not missing any buttons back here. Hopefully. And then there's a part right in the middle there where it actually bolos you. So you want to avoid that if you can. Let's go ahead. I think my vulture ate one of those guys just now. So it's that button right there. I'm still going to stick to the sides. And come on in here. Alright, so just got to get my bearings. Okay, so this place is our ultimate objective. Now, as I come through here, it's going to drop some stuff on me. It's going to drop some tranq bombs and whatever. But that door right there is ultimately where we want to go through. But it's going to take a bit to get there. So that's where it dropped tranq bombs. That's all right. When I come through here, it's also going to drop a lot of bad things. Now, I don't know if I stick to the side here if we'll avoid it. But I know when you jump right through there, it's going to get dark and there's going to be a smoke cloud and a bunch of bad things are going to come. So, got a leap there. There's a trench full of spikes. So actually, I managed to avoid that stuff, which is great. That's the first time I've managed to pull that off. Let me get some more light on the subject again, so we can see what's going on here and get the shotgun back out. So this is where it gets tricky, and it took us a long time to figure this out before, but we need to get in here. There's an exact sequence of buttons you need to press in order to pull this off. And I'm going to show you what those are right now. So this is the main thing you can get out of this video. So I don't think any bad guys are going to come right now since I managed to avoid those ones. But you need to press this button to open this place. Now this is a bad place, very bad place. I want to go over there. So I'm going to press parachute and I'm going to grapple myself to the corner right here. And I want to reach that button. I might get zapped by those. Hopefully not. And then I'm going to try to pull myself out of here before this door closes. So that opened this. I'm in good shape right now, so I think I can keep going. But now we need to press a bunch of buttons in sequence. So, and we got really close to it last time, but didn't quite get them. So I got to press that button, which opens a door down there. But you also have to press this button. It's dropping grenades. So you keep going. There's a loot drop there. We spent way too much time trying to go through there before, but that doesn't get you anywhere. I'm going to not worry about the loot. Got to press those 3 in that order. Then that opens this area here, which wasn't open before. And now I got to get the cue for it, which is hard to find sometimes. There. And I'm not quite sure what the trick is, but I gotta hurry. There. And there. Okay, and now I just gotta run for it and not let anything stop me. It's gonna probably drop a bunch of bad guys on me right here. Jump over the trench. Hug to the right so they don't drop down. And this door should be open. So I did it. That's amazing. This is farther than I made it before. And this is the entrance to get to the artifact of the Skylord. Managed to do it without triggering any of the bad guys, so that's pretty good. And this door will only open once a day. So if I mess that up the first time, I'd have to wait a whole in-game day in order to do this. So now I got to remember how this goes. I think this is the button I want. I'm going to mess around in here a little bit because there's also a loot thing we can get, I believe. These tubes on the ceiling are going to drop stuff if you get right under them. So you got to try to avoid it. If you trigger them, well, just keep going and try to avoid them the best you can. Yeah, there's some grenades, some trank arrows. Woo! Okay, I'm okay. It just took my light away. So let's get that back out. Get another one of these. And I think that button at the very end is the one that I wanted, but there's also a chance to get some loot in here. So I'm trying to go for that. You can hear the things dropping. And let's see. Yeah, I think the loot is in there. So we just need to get to the button down here, being careful, dropping the traps from the ceiling. Yep. So let's go around this way, avoiding all this stuff. And then we're going to grab this loot. So, okay, we got some blueprints. All right, so now we can go back to press the first button to open that door there. So let's go ahead. Grenades, so I better get out of here. If nothing else, just running fast, get you through all that. All right, so that wasn't a grenade, that was just my poop, or my vulture's poop. So now we need to hurry up and get down to that door before it closes again. I'm being kind of reckless, but I'm through. Excellent. So that's most of the difficult part, getting through here. We got some bad guys. I should have been a little bit more careful about triggering them all at once. I could have come around that corner a little bit more carefully. But I got OP stuff to... ooh, there's a lot of things. Okay, let's not die. Oh, my vulture killed somebody. Okay, this is not the way to do this. Okay, let me try to get over here. Real quick, that was a mess. I should have been way more careful about that, but I survived. I did thought I brought some some stimulants with me, but I guess I didn't bring them. Hopefully I'm not going to pass out here. Which is the danger of getting hit that many times by the scorpions and the titanoboa. So bring some stimulant with you. It will help. I think my potions are the things keeping me alive right now, or from passing out. But it would have been all right because I managed to kill everything. But next time, what I should have done is come around this corner much more carefully and drawn those guys out a little bit. But obviously, I'm in these areas for the first time. I did watch a video once in order to learn how to what sequence of buttons that I was missing before, and we had pretty much got it before. We were just not quite there, and it's a really hard one to figure out because you know, you only get one chance, and if you miss seeing that door open the first time, it won't work the next time, even if you get it right. All right, so anyway, I'm wasting time here. I was just making sure that I wasn't going to pass out. Let's see if I can do this next bit more gracefully. But as long as I'm alive, it's okay. We got everything going on here. That shield doesn't do a whole lot of good when I've got my shotgun out. It's just extra weight, but I think we're good. Oh, you know what? I think I've got mega rabies. Is that what that is? No, that's still just, I'm tranquilized a little bit. I got a slight amount of torpidity. Okay, so let's head on. And oh, okay, so this is this part. So here, what you're meant to do is jump over these, which I probably am not even going to bother with. But let me see. I'll try it once here. We'll see how that goes. If not... Oh, and I missed it on the last one. But you get the point. If you have to do it the hard way, you can. Otherwise, you just use your climbing picks and get on through it. I'm not sure if there's anything else here for me to miss, but we're just going to go for the quick and dirty way. Running through here and using the climbing picks, which are legit. I mean, those are part of ARK. They're not from a mod. That's garbage. And one more time with this. So through here and up again. If it'll let me. I just need that blue line. If you're having a hard time going around the side and then letting go or unequipping your picks will do the same thing. Okay, so now I am in fresh ground and I'm unfamiliar with what I'm supposed to do. This is looking trappy and tricky. We got buttons here. 3 of them, which I may need to come back for. I'm suspecting I will. Always waiting for an ambush at some point. A lot of the buttons, though, if you get them wrong, they just drop stuff on you. And that's no good at all. Okay, so here is the artifact. We have gotten to it. So this was the main part I came for. That is the artifact of the Skylord. So I've got it. And that's pretty good. A lot of folks on the server have been trying to get it. They've actually been going to the island to get that one and bringing it over because it's a lot easier than this. But then hopefully this reveals the sequence to everybody so they can do it on here if they want to. Guess I didn't need to press any of the buttons. See if there's any bad things here. Doesn't seem like it. So this is the point of sacrifice. So here we could sacrifice a pet or we can sacrifice a person. If you sacrifice a person, you can go through that door. Sacrifice a pet, you can go through that door. So obviously I'm not going to sacrifice myself. I have heard that if you jump down in there and your armor is good enough and you spam enough health potions that you can do it without dying, and then it opens that door. The thing you get from it is a couple more loot drops. So I'm not going to risk that at this point since I managed to get this far. Instead, I'm going to put down my little sacrifice and hopefully it ends up in there. Let's see if we can get it to walk over this way and fall in. No, it's going to fly to me. It knows better. So vultures are a little tricky to get in because they fly. And it might be like wise. It's been hanging out here enough to know people taming vultures all the time just to toss them in. Oh, that's a tough vulture. All right, let's see. Come on. You can get in there. There it goes. So there's the sacrifice. This door will open. Now don't waste any time getting in here because this will close again. All right, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be bad things in here. I'm sticking to the sides for the most part. I don't know if that's foolproof, but I don't want to get bola'd or tranquilized or all the different tricky things that can happen in here. So I'm a little paranoid. Oh, here we go. Oh, yep. Bad things. And I need to reload. Should have done that beforehand. Those guys all came from behind me. Trying not to get mega rabied. Alright. Handled that. We're going to reload ahead of time this time. We should be able to get through this. Not going to worry about their item caches. And then we're going to have a little mini boss fight at the end here. So I think we're good. I'm going to just fly over to here. Some guys in there. Reload. I should have put the flashlight at the end of my gun. That would be a good thing to do. And I'm out of potions. Oops. Or I mean to say my potions ran out. So I'm going to take those. I have got mega rabies. But that's alright. I've got an antidote. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Make sure you bring some of these. I had 3 when I left. And you can see they're spoiling on me. So got to be aware of that. I'll take this, this, and this. Just because I'm not going to take that because it'll keep me from regenerating health. And I should be good to go. I am proof for mega rabies for another 162 seconds. My health looks fine. My armor is going to go, but I'm just going to let that stuff break. I'm reloading ahead of time. Something I don't always remember to do. Okay, we're going to take corners carefully. And just keep working our way down. Alright, so there's a button I need to press somewhere. This one seems too obvious. But hey, I won't argue with that. Okay, so we are in this boss room here. So right now when you first get in, it's cool until you molest the local wildlife, meaning bother them, like hurt them. There are the trophies right in there, the artifacts, but I can't get it now until I do the bosses. So what James showed me is one of the easiest things you can do if you have climbing picks is get up here. It's a little tricky, but this will make it easier. The bosses aren't so bad that you couldn't just run around and kill them directly. It is doable. Alright, I managed to get on there. And now I'm in a really good spot when the ghost bears and the ghost wolves come out. So I'm going to get the rifle out for this. We're going to be doing more long distance shooting. And unfortunately, I've got to hurt a poor innocent creature in order to trigger the bosses to come out. There they are. So we got a ghost bear. And this is a really good rifle. 755 is the max that we're able to get on our server with our settings. And this is that. So is my shotgun. So they are pathing for me. No, that's not one. There it is. But I don't want to get down there. I'm definitely cheesing this, doing it the easy way. But I could run around there and do it. I'm just eliminating risk because I'm on video right now. I want to get this right the first time, which we've pretty much managed to do so far. The one downside about this is they are having issues with pathing getting to me, but hopefully eventually they'll all get to me. Come on, guys. And you can't get up there. I've also seen people do this with the zip lines, hanging across on a zip line. I should test to see if the zip lines actually work still. Let's just try that for the heck of it and see if that's still an option. So we get crossbow. Let's put it, oh, I don't know. Let's put it here. And then I've got some of these. Oh, I've had the thing down there already. All right. Let's see if this does catch on anything. Yeah, I think they've changed it so that zip lines don't work in here. Maybe they do. Well, I guess they do. So we can ride that and be able to shoot things. So, yeah, now I can... Woo-wee! Zoom all over. That one's already dead. So that will help with the pathing a bit, but I'm still up here out of danger. And because those force fields are still up, I know I'm not done. But we're pretty close, hopefully. I don't know how many of these guys actually come out. It seems like there's still some more coming. Come on, guys. There's one. Sorry, Wolfie. I don't really want to shoot you. But I gotta finish this. That's a tough one. Alright, dire bear down. Ghost dire bear. Ooh. That guy's running away. Come on, man. Now drag this out. Okay, here comes back. Oh, there he is. Okay. Let's end this quickly. And I guess there's still more to come. Yep. There's that guy. Big old ghost bear. Sorry, ghost bear, but you're probably already dead. Being a ghost and all. Some of these guys are pretty darn tough, even with this OP rifle. Alright, who's left? I saw at least one wolf still. Last time we did this with 3 guys, so it went a lot quicker. Alright. So that's that. We've pulled this off. Jump on down. And we should be safe from here. I think that was pretty much it. So we got 2 more artifacts here. And it's pretty dark. Let me turn up the gamma a little bit. So here we've got this one. This is the artifact of the massive. So that's cool. And now we've got a second artifact of the devious. So all these things we have 2 of now, except for the artifact of the Skylord. And there was the artifact of the clever, I think. People can correct me, which is what you get when you go the other direction. So now we've pretty much completed it. I think that was it. I just need to find the way out again, which is not that hard. You just got to jump down this grate right here. It's another leap of faith, but there's water down there, so it's pretty safe. And just don't hit the rocks on your way out. I'm still underwater. Just so you guys can see, I'm going to do this one more time. It is going to be in my face on the way out, but I want you guys to be able to see what's going on here. Pretty sure I can put my shotgun away, but I am going to emerge into the desert here again. So we need to just be careful when we get to that point. But I don't think there's any monsters in here. It's a little bright. Sorry about that. I've got some gammas set to my up and down arrows. All right, guys. So that's how you do the left side of the labyrinth. And it's a pretty tough one, but it is doable, as I've just showed you. And now the only cave I've got left to do on Ragnarok is the ice cave. So that's the next thing I'm going to be doing. Hope you guys join me in that video. But now I have completed this. So that took a lot of death. And the last time we tried this to be able to get through there. So I'm glad we know how now. And we can do that every time we need an artifact of the Skylord. And plus you get those other 2 as part of the bonus, and some little loot too. And if someone was willing to kill themselves at a certain point, or at least risk killing themselves, we could get a little bit more loot from the other direction of the sacrifice area. So here I am, emerging here. Just got to be a little careful for desert stuff, for mantises and arthropluras and all that. But managed to do that the first try without dying. You know, the first try in this second attempt, there was many deaths before. You can look in one of the chests over here and see all the different the implants. I saved them all so I knew how many times this place had killed me. So over here, I'll show you that real quick. And then we will sign out. Close the door. And up in here, you can see I have died 9 times learning this dungeon. But now we got it wired. So that's it. This is MonkeyPuzzle. I can stop being nervous of dying now because I have pulled it off. I'm trying to get my face in the light, but I don't think I can pull it off because the light's on my back. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully this was useful to you. Thank you for watching to the end of this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.